kind of bothers me that this guy is still closed for some peculiar reason. So nothing there. There was a ration, right? Yeah. Which we don't need. We need a little bit of SOCOM ammo. It should be down here. Yep. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Locked and loaded. And thank God that changed in Metal Gear Solid 2 that we don't have to switch to the fucking card every single time. Level 6? Yup. SOCOM suppressor was first floor on the... If we go out here from the right side to Snake's left, should be a suppressor and also a guard. Inside, sleeping like the snake he is. Whoop your head, boy. I think that's a box up there. And that's level 1. Level 1 door. Bruh. Yeah, I can tell there's a difference. Like a completely new game, literally. Because you're not used to the fucking pattern here. Love it. Yeah, come on. There you go. Yeah, it should be the... yeah, it should be the... cardboard box, exactly. My name is Jeff. Nice. There was another door, but I think that's like 3 or some shit. Actually, it's open. And I can't read it from here, so maybe I need some glasses for Snake. I could have used the binoculars. It's gonna make this thing a little bit easier for everyone. Thermal goggles, yeah. And this was clearing... wait for the camera. Clearance 2. Okay. Ah, yeah, for some reason L2... Wait. No, wait, I can't even change the fucking... bindings, because the thing is like, usually L1, obviously, you tap that and then the item that you have on the left side here is just the... it's just not equipped. And if you press L1, R1 on the Master Collection, you can just enter the main menu to exit the game and shit like that. But for some reason right here, L1 is just bound differently, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I can change that for next time. But it's not like not that big of a deal. Big of a deal. A bigger deal is me not being able to speak apparently anymore, and that's really good if you try to, you know, play through a game and provide some useful insight. So we have no guards here for now. So you have to do some backtracking here later. Yeah, that's C4. Which you can actually plant right away. One right here. And we have another wall over here. No, come on. Good boy. Another trapdoor here. Further down. Right here. Or not. No, mind then. Wasn't there one here too? Nope. The boy was just tripping. Actually, yeah, there was a door here, wasn't there? Yeah, okay, right here. Clearance 4, yeah. Okay, we're full. We're probably going to be needing that after the Ocelot fight. But I think there was one more, probably here. Yeah. And then story progression. Actually, it was a little bit further to the left. I got it? No, of course not. Need some more. I'll either have to reload this room or there's another batch of C4 up here. If your boy's lucky, but apparently not. I was a little bit too far to the right, I think. I think it's like a little bit further to the left. Sneaky. Sneaky! There's C4. There's also a way to beat Ocelot with grenades, but I never figured out how. Like, I saw a video, obviously, from Jaguar King on YouTube. Good guy. Love that guy. He made like a video about that, but I always run into the fucking things or the fucking grenade explosion triggers the tripwires, so not gonna happen. I need more C4, fuck's sake. One more. For fuck's sake. Just because I messed up one. Well, Backtrack City, here we go. That was SOCOM, that was Famous. Good. That should hold us off for a little bit. Given that we probably never going to be using that again for any... Well... Nah, not even Vulcan Raven fight. Vulcan Raven fight, I think we're going to do like Claymores again. It's just the most fun. Same thing for Fatman fight. Fighting him with Claymores is also the most fun, I think. But here it's a little bit more different, or more difficult, because you can literally, it's stealth camo, so you can't even see your own Claymores anymore. Can we actually see him? Oh, well, actually, he comes like strutting out there, so... Or strutting into the room, so...
Am I too late?
Touch the old man and it blows up with the... Touch up the old man, it blows up?
You're
Something
the
like that?
Architect President, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
Touch the C4 and the old man blows up?
C4.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man.
Almost.
So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound.
Revolver, Ocelot.
Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake.
Can you do the noise from MGS3?
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army.
Stroke it good, boy.
6 bullets, more than enough
To kill anything that moves. That's why they call... I show you why they call me?
Now I'll show you why they call me
Revolver. Draw!
Draw!
Well, I win, but sure. Draw! Yeah, this is gonna take... gonna take a while. It's gonna change your ass. I know like a strat that works, but it just takes so goddamn fucking long. Because you never can hit him like this. Ah, here we go. Lucky shot. Take a wide turn.
I love to reload.
Really? Do you love to reload? Tell your boy about it.
I'm alive. Let's go.
Sure. Oh! Oh! The boy's doing it. I played this in first person. It was like the most atrocious shit I've ever played.
Hiding won't help.
What do you mean hiding? I am settling this. What are you talking about? Old man? River? Ugh. Auto aim, really? Kinda fucked me up there. What a shot. Weird fetish.
But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Oh. Just to make sure, you know? You never know when he's cheating. Yeah, that's... Sure.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
I'm just getting started.
It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Jesus.
Stealth camouflage.
I have that too.
Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you?
Hurt me more.
That exoskeleton.
No rumble in the jungle.
Who the hell?
Remember that fight in Twin Snakes? God, it was dog shit.
Talk.
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He didn't even say who.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Oh, never mind.
You're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you.
Just kiss already.
I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Have you seen them?
Who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
Let me check the thing.
Colonel's niece.
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
You telling me?
Let me tell you, it's...
For fuck's sake, I'll Google it.
Sorry, I forgot.
Fuck's sake.
Damn. Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
1:40:15.
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been.
That's actually on the CD case. Like the one you bought it in.
Is increasing even today.
That's why they have the game manual.
Have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded.
More than like 20 years ago.
Seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well.
I know that that's something else, but that's a double F.
Materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making
more than 20 years ago.
We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility.
True.
To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Metal Gear. You heard about it.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military
Someone says it.
due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be
I'll call it false advertising.
The results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about
Fire Festival meme.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb.
It's not a GW virus.
I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
Well, that's the least of your worries at the moment.
Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be.
Do we do it?
Those
Yeah.
Pentagon bastards.
If you're not and she keeps
So many
sucking.
options when it did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Climax reached.
What the hell?
Naomi, I think I witnessed something I shouldn't. Is this what pleasure looks like?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too. I have no idea. Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Sure. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Do we have another... Actually, do we have a camera angle here? Yup. Actually, the camera angles in the room in Gray Fox's room, I don't know if there's like any difference. You know, when you crouch down, you can look at every single one. Actually, I think there was one that didn't have a camera angle. Well, we're gonna check that. If they're also a little bit different. Not that I know every single one. Thing is, we have different patrol patterns here, and this is gonna be fun. Because the original ones were already a pain in the ass, so... Maybe I took too long? No. Okay. So the FAMAS room had sensors, so... I have to sneak all the way around that. The goggles out. Yup. So nothing that moves. Actually, if I use stealth, I'm not sure if I can just walk through. We can check. Let's see. I can. Okay. Just wanted to check if that's possible, and it is. You live and you learn. I think FAMAS was here. I just picked it up. I'm a fucking dumbass. It was a FAMAS, so I'm a dumbass, definitely. Alright. There was a trapdoor. When you don't know where they turn, it's like, should I? Can I? May I? Watch out for the trapdoors here. Didn't even activate one. Okay. 140-15.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think
Pause.
you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake?
Gray Fox.
Are you Solid Snake?
That's
Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't
Simp.
sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's all you need
That's
to know.
But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see...
The only one that doesn't know anything, yeah.
...disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
Not at all.
Dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
That's too much to repeat for him?
Basement.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then you better do something before he finishes.
Pause.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
For that.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
3.
5.
Bah.
But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are.
At the moment, you are.
You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard.
You bastard!
Just like my uncle said.
Huh, I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
Can you tell me your frequency?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
So I actually thought that you have to wait, but actually you just fucking go down and then she's gonna be like, oh, by the way, just so you know, it's actually open now. Yep. Who knew?
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
Now you are.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
All right. Okay, so the one that we had on the top was security clearance 2, I think. So we can actually get that right away. Or get there. Are the guards gone? Oh, no, wait, it was clearance 4. But it was a clearance 2, wasn't there? Electric Boogaloo? Wait. Or am I tripping? No, that was 4. You move your goddamn ass. Well, this could be 2. I hope it is. Oh, God. I have a better angle here, but there's this fucking stupid ass camera. Hold up. Yeah, that was 1. Let's see. Yeah, that's 2. Okay. I can't remember what is in there, but we'll figure it out. And also, this one obviously is skating, so you don't make any noise when you walk over the shits. Grading? Okay. Auto aim, my dude. Okay. Soldier? No? Nope, never mind then. What's that blinking dot? See that on the radar? The hell? That is bugging me now. What is this? Weird. Weird is what that is. But yeah, clearance 4, so we gotta remember that to come back to this. Oh, we actually don't need to do this, but still, you know, just for lulz. For training, for luck. And I saw that guy is like literally down here. I think, yeah. Yeah. We have to go down here. We have to go down on him. Tank is gone. The other guard apparently is also just meandered off. Well, it's actually, I guess he's probably in the tank now. Tank now, tank now. This is where the shit starts? Yeah. Shit. Okay. Crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Actually, do I have enough? My name is Jeff. We have 3. Oh, we need 1. Do we have enough grenades? Yeah, we do. Got some claymores for... Actually, obviously. Deep throat, you know?
Be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Stillman?
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. The informant from the Watergate scandal?
The one subcategory on porn pages?
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
More like bus transmission.
Tank in front of your position, waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Only fans. Alright. Literally, who thought about that? Was that like, yeah, you know what? You know what's a good name? Deep Throat. Like Kojima, like, yeah, give this man a race. Absolutely, man. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Let's get my name is Jeff out. Jeff Bezos grenade. Let's get rolling, literally. One of the best guys, Vulcan Raven.